If you ask a lot of different people, what's the best you can do in life, or the best you can have, or the best way you can live? Well, different types of people are going to give you different answers. People whose entire life is focused only on getting money, getting power, getting things. Well, they're going to tell you the best life is the more you have, the better it is. Keep achieving, keep acquiring, keep buying, keep getting more and more. Then you'll be living your best life. Then you can buy everything, do everything. There are people who will tell you the best life is just eat, drink, and be merry. Like, why bother? Just make sure you've got enough money to eat and drink and be merry, and that's all you need. But neither of those is really your best life. Neither of those is why we're here on earth. We didn't take birth in this sacred birth as human beings, with this ability to be conscious and aware. We didn't do that just so that we can make a whole bunch of money or eat, drink, and be merry. We did it so that we could experience the truth of who we are. That's what this is all about. And so the best life then becomes the life in which, in every minute and every moment, you are living connected to the truth of who you are, connected to that presence of the divine within yourself. Because then many things happen. Number one, of course, you're on your highest path. But even back in terms of these other two types of viewpoints, well, number one, you realize you already have everything. You're already full, you're already whole, you're already complete. And you realize that the happiness that you have, the joy that you have in living your life, connected to the divine, in your highest truth, in love, just as this emanation of love. But in order to do that, you have to feel it inside first. That makes you much happier than all of the things you can eat or all of the things you can drink. Right? We think eat, drink, and be merry. Like they go together. Through my eating, through my drinking, then I will be merry. But we know that it doesn't work. You drink, you're hungover. You do stupid things that you regret the next day. Then, of course, you need more alcohol to help you forget the stupid things you did yesterday that you feel so embarrassed about. The true joy that we get from that divine connection is so much more powerful than all the food, all the drink, all the acquisitions, all the attainments. But we have to taste it. That's what ecstasy. Now it's a pill that you take, and for a few hours you have kind of a different sort of experience, and then it wears off. And then you've got all kinds of other side effects of coming down, and if you want more ecstasy, you have to take it again. But the real ecstasy, that true intoxicated ecstasy of the sages and the saints and the mystics, that's an intoxication of God realization. And it doesn't matter how you conceive of the divine. It doesn't matter what your religion is, what your color is, or your race or your language or how you conceive of the divine. What matters only is that you feel it within yourself, that it's a connection with that within you that isn't separate from you. And then you feel it bubbling up within you. That source of joy, of peace, of love is actually within you. So that's the best life. So how do we know if we're living it? Well, every day you ask yourself, am I getting closer? Am I living more as my true self? How many times during the day did I react out of ego, out of ignorance, out of this false identity? How many times did I get jealous or competitive or angry? That are just messages in my mind that say, I'm separate from others, I'm small, I'm nothing, I wish I had what that one had, that's not fair, I should have it. All of that is just telling us you are not whole, you're not full, you're not complete, you're not enough. But we know that we are. Right? In the scriptures, we're told Purnamada, Purnamida, Purnat Purnamadachate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vishishyate. We have been created not just by infinity, but we have been created of it, which means by definition, whether you look at it mathematically or spiritually, that we are infinite. We are that which has been created out of that. So that the divine is, of course, still full and infinite. Through creation of us, the divine hasn't become less infinite. But we, created by that, of that, are also infinite. It's Mathematics 101. Infinity minus 10. Infinity. Infinity divided by 100. Infinity. Infinity divided by 8 billion. Infinity. So our best life is the life that is in awareness of that. And if I don't have that awareness yet, I'm working toward it. And I'm certainly letting go of all of the ignorance that tells me that I am less or lacking in any way. That I am anything other than whole. That I need a certain amount of money, or I need to look a certain way, or go certain places, or own certain things, or achieve something specific. Get a particular degree or title or career. And only then I will be enough. Well, to live my best life, I have to let go of all of that. Because that's ignorance and falsehood. And as we pray, asatoma sadgamaya, we have to, it's not just allowing ourselves to be mired in ignorance, but praying to God to lead me out of it. We also have to use our own buddhi to help ourselves get out of it. And so everything that is telling me you are less, that's ignorance. So we move past it, through it. We don't let it hook us. And we move into the truth. And all of the practices we do that lead us into that truth are our best life.